So once in a while, my lawyers make me read this legal disclaimer that I have on this invisible paper. This video may include swearing. It's not by intent or design. This is just a thing that happened, and I'm very passionate about the thing that I do, which is advertising. I help build brands that convert. My name is Tim Rowe, and I want to share a little story with you because it could be impacting your business right now. I had a conversation with a marketing manager for a pretty big company yesterday, and they are responsible, this individual is responsible for regional marketing efforts for said pretty big company. And through that conversation, we were talking about some different mechanisms and different strategies that they've used in the past. And I said, gosh, what it sounds like you're describing are all the elements of how a proper marketing funnel should work. And this individual said to me, well, marketing is not a funnel, quite snooty. Marketing is not a funnel. It's a series of touch points. At which point I wanted to run headfirst into traffic on Thunder Road and simultaneously kick over the table, fire this person personally, and call the CEO, because that's about the most asinine fucking shit I've ever heard. And there's the swearing part. It's because of this, right? So what is advertising? And let's boil it all the way down. First, define your target audience. Who do you want to talk to? Second, what do you want to talk to them about? Is it your branding message? Is it an offer? What is the thing you're going to talk to them about? It's about how you're the first in market for this, and I'm going to be consistent in my messaging. Just do it. That's Nike. Snap, Crackle, Pop, Rice Krispies. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. It's McDonald's. None of those things meant a damn thing to anybody the first time that they heard them, or the second time, or the third. But over time, they built a brand, and now my man Seth Godin used a perfect example. Let's build on the Nike thing. If Nike were to create a hotel, close your eyes and think about it. Nike creates a hotel, what would it be like? You can visualize it, right? There's probably jerseys on the wall. It's got a cool sports vibe. It's edgy. It challenges the status quo. It's because they have a brand. If the Hyatt made a sneaker, what the Hyatt making a sneaker? It's because they don't stand for anything. It's because they do not stand for anything. Build a brand, but build a brand that sells you more stuff by doing the things that I share with you here. Who is the audience that I want to talk to, right? Step 1, target audience, define the target audience. Step 2, define the message. What am I going to talk to them about? Step 3, what's the mechanism that I'm going to use to talk to them? When I say mechanism, this is what I mean. Once upon a time, newspaper was replaced by radio. Well, sort of. It was newspaper was the only way to advertise, right? Just bear with me, okay? I know it's an example. It was newspaper, and then along came radio. So what changed? Nothing. Just the mechanism in which we talk to people. Advertising didn't change, and then all of a sudden TV came along, and then along the way newspaper died, and then online advertising came along, and then TV died, or radio changed, and guess what didn't change? Advertising didn't change. The mechanisms in which we communicate have changed. The way that we access people's attention has changed. Advertising hasn't changed. It's always been a funnel. Awareness, consideration, engagement. When we define the people that we want to talk to and what we want to talk to them about and how we want to talk to them, we are going to make those people aware of what we do, the product or service that we offer, why they should do business with us, how we are just like them as consumers. Hey, we are like you. You should do business with us because we offer this good or service and we're just like you, Mr. Customer. Create awareness. Some of those people are going to consider doing business with you. They're in the middle of the funnel. We're going to continue talking to them and moving them towards a decision. And then at the bottom of the funnel, you have people who are ready to go right now. People who are ready to make a purchase and choose you right now. They're at the bottom of the funnel. Awareness, consideration, engagement. Some of you may know it as attention, interest, desire, action. It's the same exact thing. And it doesn't matter what mechanism you use to communicate your message. What matters is who is your target audience. What are we saying to them? Is it a clearly defined value proposition? Is it a clearly defined brand statement? Is it clearly defined, period? And are we consistent in it? Stick to it. Just do it. Again, that didn't catch the first time that they ever used it. They made a commitment. This is going to be our brand, and it's going to be boring, but we're going to be consistent in our thought process. Lastly, what's the mechanism that we're going to use to communicate with them? So I challenge you to do this. Whoever your marketing person is, whoever your advertising agency is, anyone that has anything to do with your return on investment in terms of ad dollars, aka return on ad spend, ask those people, hey, do you believe that marketing is a funnel or that it's become a series of touch points? Because if they say it's a series of touch points, they're a jackass. You should fire them or let them explain themselves. Because here's exactly what I would do, and exactly what I did was I plotted those touch points, and all right, you know what? There's a series of touch points. Tell me what those are. And wouldn't you know that those touch points all lump themselves into one of three levels: awareness, consideration, or engagement / conversion, bottom of the funnel. Sure, there are multiple touch points because of the way that we interact and we move through the internet. But the fundamentals of marketing have never changed. And anyone that believes otherwise is wasting your money. It's like giving your retirement fund to, I don't know, Charles Schwab, and them saying, well, you know, we used to believe that that rate of return was a good way to measure success, but now we want to make sure that we're invested in stocks that do this, or they make us feel good about our investment. No, I invest money to get money back. That's it. So whatever that science is, right? Advertising is really that's part science, part art. Whatever that is that you're trying to get a return on investment from, it needs to respect the rules of the science. And along the way, you get to put your artistic touch on it. I'm T-Row. I build brands that convert. Hopefully this has been helpful. If it has, please share it, like, comment, do all those things, tag people in it. Or if you think that something I said wasn't necessarily true, I want to know about it. Comment below. Love to have constructive criticism. And again, hopefully it's been helpful. If I could ever help you, let me know. Shoot me a message. Drop a comment below. I'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.